Good morning, everyone. So my name is Eli Pollard. I'm the Executive Director at the World Parkinson Coalition. It is incredible to see you. I mean, last night was amazing. It's a little different to be up here than it was sitting in the front row crying last night. It's nice to sit in the front row, then no one can see all the tears that go down my face. What a great opening. Thanks to everyone for the hot topics, incredible research. It's my honor to be up on the stage today to introduce the awardee that was nominated for the Robin A. Elliott Outstanding Award for Community Service. Lizzie Graham, some of you know Lizzie. She is not a giant physically, but when you meet her, she feels like a giant. She's constantly moving mountains, moving people, moving ideas, inspiring people. I wasn't surprised when Lizzie was nominated. I wasn't surprised when she was selected. But what was funny was when I called her and said, Lizzie, you've been nominated. And she said, oh my. And I said, and you've been selected. And she said, oh no, I don't like to be in front of anybody. I'm a behind the scenes person, but I'm honored. It didn't surprise me with her response. I mean, Lizzie has been in the field for decades and decades. Many of you know her, have worked with her, and love her for her service. She started, if I get this right exactly, around 1989, she started working at Parkinson's UK, the previous iteration of that organization, and she was there for around 10 years. But while she was working there, she took on the obligation of helping to launch the European Parkinson's Disease Association. She just did that in her free time. She volunteered for around a decade, I think from 1990, 1991 to around 2000 or 2001. She just did that in her extra time while she was still working at Parkinson's UK. She helped launch the European Parkinson's Disease Association alongside Mary Baker and I believe many others. And then she started working there full time in the early 2000s. That's probably where many of you met her. I think there's so many contributions she made to the community. From my perspective, one of, I think, the most profound contributions and the real true legacy is her work helping to launch the Parkinson's Disease Nurse Specialist Program in the UK. Those of you who live in the UK, I don't know if you know how lucky you are to have that incredible program with nurses. We all know how important nurses are in the care of Parkinson's, but not everyone has access to qualified trained nurses the way you do in the Parkinson's UK. That program is incredible. It's so incredible that hundreds and hundreds of nurses have now been trained and they fill a massive role in the care for people with Parkinson's. And it's so wonderful as a program that other countries have adopted it and built that model in their healthcare systems as well. When I called Robin Elliott, who is the former executive director of the Parkinson's Foundation, and I told him, guess who's winning the award in your name? And he said, who could it possibly be? I said, Lizzie Graham. He said, that is incredible. And he said, don't you remember, Eli, when you were hired, Lizzie and Mary together were two of the first people he insisted I meet? I was hired in 2004, and he said, okay, now you're hired to get the World Parkinson Congresses up and running. Now you have to meet a couple of really important people, two of whom are these amazing women over in Europe who are doing great work. They've been championing the patient voice for years, and now it's time for you to hear what they have to say. We need to get them on board. We need their support to get the WPCs launched and to make them successful. So I did talk to Robin before coming here, and he said, please send my best to Lizzie, and he actually shared a short video with me that I'd like to play with you now.
Lizzie Graham has performed marvels for the World Parkinson Congress for decades. She's such a worthy recipient for this award. Her energy, her enthusiasm, her brilliance, her loyalty. It's just, there couldn't be a better candidate for this. And I, among many people who love her, are just delighted to be able to perform this great honor in her behalf. Thank you, Lizzie. Congratulations. To your colleague, Mary Baker, who couldn't be with us, but is a major figure in your life, I know. Congratulations to you all, and Godspeed.
So as not a big surprise, Lizzie decided, no, I'm not saying she decided, she wasn't able to make it today. She doesn't like the limelight, but she did send someone with remarks, and I'd like to invite them up today to share her remarks.
It's very shiny. Thank you so much. I am here. My name's Amelia. I'm Research Manager at Parkinson's Europe, formerly called EPDA, and I'm honoured to share a few words with you that Lizzie has penned for me to say on her behalf. I'm delighted, honoured and humbled to be awarded the Robin A. Elliott Award for Outstanding Community Service, and I'm really sorry I'm unable to be with you today to accept this distinguished award in person. I would like to sincerely thank all of those who made this decision, and also to say how touched I am that the award is in the name of my friend Robin Elliott, a person I remember with great fondness for his dedication and commitment to Parkinson's for so many years, as well as his wonderful sense of humour. I feel I've had the best time over the last 34 years working within the Parkinson's field, and I'm deeply honoured to have had the opportunity to be involved with developing initiatives and projects that have made a positive difference to the lives of people affected by Parkinson's, their families and carers. My grateful and sincere thanks. So thank you on behalf of Lizzie.